Yo, what's going on guys? This is Soul Striker and welcome to a brand new video. Today is going to be a little bit different of a video, I guess you could say. But probably the first thing you guys are wondering, why am I on the water? Well, that is because I've actually made an Anarchy server, sort of like 2b2t. The reason behind it being that when 2b2t was like popularized, I guess, it took forever to get in the queue. And a lot of people wanted to play it and hack on it, which is allowed, which is perfectly allowed. And but I want to actually make my own to give people like a fresh server. But I don't know like how well it's gonna go, just because what makes 2b2t cool is how old it is and all the monuments and everything that you can see. But I decided to make my own. Called CorruptMC IP, will be down in the description if you guys want to come check it out. It's 1.10 only. I'm using Impact Hack client, but anything's allowed. Anything's allowed pretty much. The only thing that's not allowed are lag machines and the nuker hack, just because both of those will make the server lag and make people lag on the server. So those are the only things that are not allowed. Any hack client is allowed. Network situation, if you guys remember the last video, I said that the network was shutting down. Actually not going to be the case. Jeff is actually going to keep it up, but he's only able to work on it on the weekends just because of school, which is an honorable decision. You have to keep your grades up and just school stuff, I guess you can say. But yeah, so he is actually going to be keeping it up. I've actually shut down my Kit PvP server because I didn't know if he was going to keep it or not. So that is actually not up right now. I don't know if I'll bring it back or not. It wasn't really like popular, I guess. I just don't know if it was just no one played on it, which is totally the case, which could be the case. And I don't know why I took fall damage there, but usually it like lands in the water. Anyways, so that's going to be the case with the server. There's going to be a new hub, and there's a few changes on Skyblock. I was actually going to make a faction server, but then found out the network was shutting down, so I didn't do that, but now it's back up. So just a whole bunch of different things that's going on. So I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to be doing factions or what's going to be happening. This CorruptMC will probably be on a separate server just by itself, 1.10 only. So I just wanted to let you guys know on that. Next thing I wanted to talk about was I don't know if I'll be starting a series on here, but I really wanted to do a faction series, but I've been looking around for some faction servers that are like decent, that I like, that are pretty well balanced. But most of them that we've joined with like the squad and everything, most of them, they just die super fast. Like they open and there's like 100 or so players, and then after a few days it's like down to about like 30, even 20. It just depends. It's quite weird. But you guys are probably wondering, why don't you go play on the Archon's biggest like faction server? I do not like the Archon because it's still sort of like a pay to win, because if you're a default member, you only get one kit, and that's not very good whatsoever, and you sort of need a rank to like get your good armor and everything. So I've looked into on the Archon, but it's just not really my type. You guys probably maybe love the Archon, I don't know. Like it's a cool idea for those who actually want to like pay and get your rank and all your kits and everything and get god sets. But I mean, I don't feel like spending the money on that, but if you like to, go for it. Another thing that I want to mention was I sort of wanted to start like a HCF, because that's been like super popular, but I don't know yet, because I was actually on what was it, HC Games I think it was, and I was just messing around on Kit Map, and for me my frames dropped from about like 60 to like 20 or 15 when I was PvPing. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. So I'm not quite sure yet on what series is going to be out. I will be playing Skywars. I don't know if that's like a huge thing you guys like or not. But oh, we found a road. So So I don't know about that, if that's gonna be a series or not. Hopefully we can make some sort of faction series. I would love to do that because I really like factions, but as of right now I haven't found any good server to do it on. And if you want to come join this server, feel free to. It's 1.10. Hope you guys understood this and know what was going down with full servers and everything. So I will probably see you guys next time. Peace.